Hello, everyone. What's up? Are we all here? How is everyone doing? Hello, hello. Are we live? Are we here? Are we live? Hello, people. Welcome to the live stream. I'm assuming you can all hear me. Great. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? The company behind... Hello, Peter. Hello, strangers. The company behind Subnautica 3 just copyrighted the name Moonbreak. Moonbreak? What's that? That's mean they... What? Beyond Blue. Let's go. It's my phone. Perfect. I'm glad that you can hear and see me. That's always my first question. You guys know me. It's always good to make sure that everything is working fine. Oh no, prepare for the tears. Oh no, guys. I've been emotionally drained these last days, so the tears might come. I do hope not. I'm alright, I'm alright. I was a bit sick last week, so I'm still a bit low on energy and, you know, the world doesn't help. Hello. Shall we start playing? Shall we start Beyond Blue? How are you guys doing? Everyone fine in here? Shall we start playing a bit? I'm looking forward to continue playing. Yes. I'm gonna decrease my size. Please tell me if this is a good size. I think it's a good size. Beyond Blue is already open for us to start playing. I'm gonna start playing. What do you all think? Of course, there's always a delay. I know how this always goes. There's always a delay between the time that you guys can see me. I'm doing fine now, thanks. Just a bit low on energy, but like overall health-wise, I'm all right. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's start playing now. You guys just tell me if you can hear. I'm in Vienna. I'm in Austria currently. Let me know if you can hear the sound of the game, please. Because last time people couldn't hear it. That's important. Why is it OBS here now? I don't want OBS, thank you. No, I want Beyond Blue, please. If that's all right with you guys, computer. You guys can see OBS, but I can't. That's very curious. Continue. Let's go. Okay. Let's continue. I think I had this problem the last time. I think basically I can't have my third screen on. Wasn't that also the issue last time? I think that's the issue here again. Have to disconnect it. I hate that. I like having 3 screens on. Because now, that is a shame. That is a shame. But here we are. Now I have to go extend. I think now it's going to work. I don't know why it does that. Now you guys come down here. Yeah, you guys can see the game, but I can't. I think now I should. Yes, now I can. All right. Yeah. Here we go. We are starting. Tell me if you can hear the sound, the game. What did we need to do, in fact? I kind of forgot already. Where were we on with all this? Dive ready. Right, so let's dive. Oh, we had just talked to our friends.
Day 14.
Okay.
Arena's analysis of the whale fall shows evidence of toxins from a harmful algal bloom. We have to find Andrea and her family and get biosamples. On a positive note, Andrea's side trip was a success. He found an amazing group of teens who have been nurturing the turtle population back to health.
That's nice.
Running out of dive time. Especially if I go
Can you hear the game, guys? Tell me just that.
Ready to dive.
Tell me if you can hear. Last time people were... Okay, cool. Thanks a lot.
I'm in and okay.
Let's go.
This area looks so different at night. I used to love diving in the moonlight.
The pod was active in this area as recently as an hour ago.
Royal angel.
When was the last tracking data for the baby or its mother?
Days ago. But they could be with the pod right now and just not making any noise.
What a beautiful fish here, these guys. Okay, how was it to go faster? Now I'm confused with the Horizon Zero Dawn controls, but it's actually the same. Okay, let's go. Let's see. P-log entry. Are we reaching the end of the game? Because, how many hours is the game total, actually? Because I've been playing for some hours. I remember people told me that it's a relatively short game, and I've been already playing for some hours. 3 out of 6. I'm just gonna scan everything I can. Namaste. Hi, Christoph. Thanks for being here. Let's do that. Okay. Monterey's. Ah, no, this is a Devil Ray. Oopsies. Common rookie mistake. Devil Rays and Manta Rays are many times confused with each other, like I just did now. The ocean looks scary. Aww. Yes, yes.
There you go, first waypoint.
I would love.
They'll load automatically from here on in. I have the Explorer drones patrolling to get as many eyes and ears looking for the pod as possible.
Do I need the buoys?
No, we'll use the hydrophones on the drones. They don't have the range or fidelity of the buoys, but we need speed.
Thanks.
Okay.
Mariah, you know that no chatter rule was just for the vent area, right?
I'm sorry?
I think he's pointing out that you seem distracted.
Sorry. I'm back. Talk to me about something positive, Andre. Were you able to make contact with the teenagers you were telling me about?
Oh no.
They've been helping the leatherback turtle
Are we close to
population
the
rebound
end where
here
I'm
in
gonna
the region.
cry? That's
They've
not
developed
good.
a nest cooling technology to help the baby turtles. They've
They're
also
far.
built their own tracking drones.
Let's
Teams
go.
with tech. Sounds like you've inspired some citizen scientists.
Yeah, I would love to get a new Subnautica. Woohoo, that's gonna be exciting. Do you think it's gonna be a continuation of the story of the first Subnauticas, of Subnautica Below Zero? Do you think it's going to be on planet 4546b again? Is there any information on that, or is it going to be something else? Scanned. Zoom scan scan for biosample. Zoom scan. How was zoom scan? This no F. Collect biosample. Healthy sperm whale. Great. Do we need to? Is there more? Maybe the fluke. No. Then it's done. I think. I collect everything. What else? What else do we need to collect? Oh, a lot of things. It seems we may get an actual Subnautica game. Right? But is it... I'm curious too, because would it be in the same planet, or would it be a continuation of the story of Subnautica Below Zero? Are we going to go... Spoiler alert for Below Zero, by the way, if you haven't played it and you want to. Are we gonna go with Alan to the location, which, if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about? The giant clam, one of the oldest creatures in the world. They live hundreds of years. But on the... Ooh, Reamer...
I have the lab ready to start work on the samples when you're done with your dive.
How quickly will you get results?
We can do initial screens
Love
quickly
whale sharks.
to narrow things down.
Absolutely. To take fresh start away, to be honest, I prefer that Subnautica take fresh start away from 4546B. It's very early in the process. How long does it take usually for games like that to be developed, I wonder? Oh wait, I can take biosamples from this guy? F? Zoom scan for biosample, yes.
Have you decided whether or not you want another dive back at the brine pool?
With everything going on, I really hadn't had the chance to look at the schedule, but I would always say yes to that.
Right.
Okay. A couple of years. Alright. Too bad. That's a long time for now. Orca! Some of my favorite animals. Someone was asking me what's my favorite animal. My favorite marine animal are humpback whales. I just love their songs. I love humpback whales, but also I love orcas. I love marine mammals in general. I love octopuses as well. Why do humpback sperm whales sleep vertically? You know what? That's a great question. I don't know the answer for. 3 to 5, 7 years? What you talking? What? That's a long time to wait for a game. Damn. What a way to build expectation. Dolphins.
I don't remember having dolphins in the dive objectives.
I added them because of their role in the disease that hit the dolphin population a few years back.
Oh, wait. The disease, is it
Done.
Cara bacteria?
Andre, have you picked up any tags from our pod?
No, not yet. I'm going to widen the radius for the Explorer drones.
Our pod is nowhere to be seen. Okay, we're almost there. One more, and we are done with dolphins. Not done, I'm not done with dolphins, but we scanned all of them. And we can check out the log entries later on. You're a seahorse guy. Seahorses are mega cute, I like them too. Well, a group of whales, a group of dolphins is pod. I think it's pod as well. A group of orcas is a pod of orcas, I do think. I don't want to say anything wrong, guys. You should check, for example, if anyone knows why sperm whales sleep vertically, please leave in chat. Yeah, it's a pod. Why? Because now I'm curious to know as well. An orchestra? That's also a good one. They do sing very well all together. Do I need to zoom scan them? Did I zoom scan them already? I zoom scanned them already, no? Oh, did I lose it now? I kind of lost him. Well, oops.
I'm near the waypoint and can hear a humpback singing, but I don't see it. I think I'm losing it.
No.
It's gotta be close. I feel like it's singing right in my ear.
Try a scan, Liza.
There.
That's totally weird. I see a scan dot, but nothing's there. I think the humpback is invisible.
Sorry.
What?
I'm afraid I'm the invisible whale.
I'm definitely losing it. I thought you just said you're an invisible whale.
Well, not
Haha.
me. The humpback song I generated.
Zoom scanned the dolphins.
You're at a playback station.
Ah, but
It's
I lost
pretty
them.
small on the
Where, is
borderline,
it
but
these
in
the
dark, you
dolphins? Is
probably
this the
can't
dolphins
see the
again?
line.
Maybe it's this.
Must be pretty.
No, that's not
authentic.
dolphins. That's
At
something
least enough
else.
to convince your drone.
Here, okay, I'll zoom scan them. Here you go.
Mirai, have you heard back from Ren yet?
No, this one is zoom scanned.
Is Ren okay?
I already zoom scanned them. Do I need to zoom scan
Right.
another one? I
Are you
don't.
there?
Or
I'm not sure.
Pardon?
is
I
this
meant
the same
about
one again?
Ren. I don't know. We had a
No, I
fight
think-
right
oh.
before I left the sub.
Do you want to call her
How
now?
many of them
I
do
can
I
patch you
need?
through.
To
Seriously?
zoom scan.
Here?
Well, I have to watch your video feed for safety, but I can mute
This
your
one
audio
again?
track
I mean,
for
I can
privacy.
try one more, but I think I
Wow, I've
zoom
never talked to her while I was
scan-
diving.
I think it's not doing anything.
No, I'll wait for the sub.
No, okay. Now let's go to this other pod of, wait, is that humpback whale? Possibly. Let's go. Shane not call it cod pod. Humpback whale! Yes. This is my baby. Ah, there it is. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Mariah, you're on.
Here.
The drone on the outer patrol just picked up several sperm whales on visual.
Thanks.
Perfect.
No sound alerts at all. They're being awfully quiet.
Wait. Do I want to know why? Oh no, I don't, do I? Okay, let's go. There they are. Go faster. Faster, faster, faster. Sperm. Here they are. Look, guys. Who was asking? Someone was asking about why they sleep vertically. Here they're sleeping vertically. Low level of toxin detected. Oh no. Oh no. That's sad. No.
I think I found the pod. Yes, that is them. I don't see the baby, but it's a little dark.
Why aren't they moving?
They're sleeping.
I had no idea.
Oh.
They look alien, but beautiful.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna mute my comm while I get the samples.
I don't think they can hear us through your visor.
I think she is the one that is needing some quiet.
Thanks, Serena. Catch you at the sub. Mariah out.
So cool. I'm loving this. Has someone figured out why they sleep vertically? I would like to know. Now that I see them. Maybe it's on the maybe it's actually explained on the Wait, no? I've got everything. No, I scanned everything. Do I need to take one more? But I think I've taken 3. It was 3, right? And I've done that. So now what? Oh? Oh, the end. Okay. I swim so fast. Indonesia Sea Adventure is cool. I'll tell you in a second. Continue. It's gonna be next year in June. And the trip is already open if you wanna reserve it. There's still some places for the discount available. But wait, I'll talk about it after the game. Okay, live stream highlights. No tracking data on the potential location of Andrea and her mother. 812, no evidence of disease or any testing for toxic or harmful algal bloom. No tracking data available. Okay, so let's message Irina.
Hello, Mirai. It's me. I don't see a sample from either the baby or the mother. Andre said you were going back out to look for them. I know you are still deciding, but I told him you're thinking about leaving the expedition early. As soon as I have results, I'll let you know.
Turtle. Okay, message Andre.
Mariah, I think I have a location for the mother and baby.
Hello.
They were spotted just outside the
Turtlefish.
research zone by those teenagers I was telling you about. Now, I don't have much data, but the report doesn't sound positive. I'll let Irina know as well.
Oh no, don't like that.
Hello?
2 people already booked the place. Oh. Is now a good time? How do we do that? Yeah.
Is now a good time? You sound tired.
Yeah, I'm a zombie. I had trouble sleeping.
To rest their bones. Interesting. Yes, yes.
Did you say school wasn't working out?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Listen, I'm exhausted. I'll catch you later, okay?
Bren, please don't hang up.
Oh, what's wrong with Ren?
Okay.
Oh no! What happens? What's wrong? What's happening? Okay, let's go. Next dive. Next dive. Here we go. What's up?
Same night, last dive. We're near the coastal area where Andrea and her mother were last spotted.
Teaser.
Suit checked and rechecked. Can't risk any exposure in case the bloom hasn't completely resolved. Hard to swim after absorbing neurotoxin.
Okay.
Seriously. Diving now.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm in.
Mirai,
It's always
are you
nice.
sure you want to do this dive?
I'm okay.
And you're sure you want to record in our streaming format?
Yes.
Ready? Recording now.
Tonight we're recording from the open ocean in the Western Pacific. For those of you who are returning,
my
we're trying to
God.
get an updated status on the mother and baby sperm whale that we've been following on our stream. We're recording tonight's stream because we have reports that the mother whale is distressed, and we don't want to surprise viewers if these reports are true.
After discovering a whale fall in our research zone, we suspected that the whales may have been exposed to a toxin or pathogen, and are currently investigating. Samples from several females in the pod tested positive for a toxin that we believe resulted from exposure to a harmful algal bloom near
Yeah,
the
that's-
coastal area just outside our research
A
zone.
lot of these algal blooms are toxic to humans too.
As I approach the whales, I'm going to turn off my mic but keep on my video feed.
Oh, here we go.
No.
What? She's dead? Is the mom dead?
The whales that we tested showed low level of this toxin, so we do not believe they will suffer from long-term effects. However, we expect that the mother whale was exposed to a higher level and was also more vulnerable because of her pregnancy.
No. No, I don't want to cry. Well. Okay, at least the baby is healthy. Oh no. Was she dead or just very sick? Is she dead? No.
Andre, those orcas sure look like they are threatening the baby whale.
What? No. Are the orcas gonna eat the baby whale? Dude, get away! I like you, but don't eat the baby whale. She's dead. No. No. I'm gonna cry. No, that's not cool. Why would you do that to me, game?
Stay close to your aunties. They know the way.
I don't like this. No.
As far as we know, those were the only 2 whales affected by the bloom.
Where's the deep sea
With
mining?
all of Andre's technology genius,
No.
he still hasn't invented
Okay,
a way
I'm
to be in 2
controlling,
places
kinda.
at the same time. Before my flight home landed, Irina and Andre had already confirmed the location of the harmful bloom. I stayed close to home with Nana until she passed the next year.
Oh, come on.
Ren moved in with me to save money while she finished school, which was great,
Why is it so sad?
mostly. It was Ren's idea to keep the live stream going remotely using one of Andre's drones. But it was my fabulous idea to have Ren join the stream to choose the questions from the audience. She is definitely a hit.
Okay.
I can't lie. It's great to be diving again.
Yeah, I want to go diving again too. Okay.
While I was away,
Okay.
the baby
okay.
became an auntie.
Oh. That's nature, isn't it?
I think she likes it.
Oh.
She still buzzes me when I play my coda sounds. So
2
that
years
is
old
still
is
a
a
mystery.
very young whale, though.
But I
I
swear,
don't think it's considered an adult.
we understand each other completely.
Guys, this was pretty sad. I thought it was gonna be. I thought the bloom was going, or I thought. So the end. Okay. So there's no oil. So there's no deep sea mining. That's the end of it. We reported it. That was it. Okay. Congrats! Yay! Yeah. I mean, come on. What is this ending? This is super sad. Come on. I mean, they kind of try to make it like a nice end with the baby turtle growing up, but come on. This is cruel, man. Okay, I didn't shed a tear, but it was not far, eh? Oh man. I'm sniffing. Yeah, the end was I was not expecting it to end like that, you know? This is deep sea mining. It's just caused the whales to... No, the bloom caused the whales to die, not the deep sea mining. So it was the algal bloom. The bloom. Someone was asking what's a bloom. Is this copyrighted, by the way? Oh no, this is copyrighted. Maybe. Is it? It might be. Oops. How do I leave? Oh my god, stop. It doesn't let me leave? Oh, F, I have to press it. I mean, it's too late. If it's copyrighted, it's gone. Oh man, okay. The end. Okay, the end. So... Wow, that was I was not expecting it to end just like that. I feel like there should be some more storytelling. I don't know, it felt very abrupt, didn't it, guys? I really enjoyed the game. Very beautiful, the visuals I loved. It really felt like, makes me want to go diving really soon again. But I feel like the storytelling was a bit all over the place and it misses some structure. I think the idea of this game is just exploration. I think that's the main point, and to show that nature is nature, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and someone was asking me what's an algal bloom. Algal blooms are when algae, microalgae develop. When they're under certain conditions, the algae just divide a lot and explode in numbers, and they create what's called algal blooms. I'm sorry, my brain is not working right now, so my English is probably below 0. But yeah, that's what an algal bloom is. I think we're gonna exit game. Okay. Yeah. Oh no! Wait. No. I could have saved it, but it's no problem. I mean, I didn't do all that much actually. All right, there we go. Let's put myself big now. That was fast. I was really close to the end then. That was a fast... Let's do Maria big. Maria big. Here. All right, there you go. That was fast. Oh my god. Let's see what you guys are saying. Have big potential, but your criticism is true. Story needs a bit more work. Yes. My English is below 0. We see what you did there. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the game, I don't know. I think that I really like the ocean part, of course, and it was very beautiful to like swimming around the deep sea and all that. I really enjoyed it, but I do feel like the story, I cared a bit about the whale story, but even like her sister and her grandmother's story, I felt like it was not well developed enough for me to care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I care to some extent, but I just think everything, they tried to put so many things together, so many mini stories, that at some point I just didn't care about any of them except for the whale story. I care, and the deep sea mining. I was expecting more to come from that, but we don't even know if the report led to something. We just know that they reported it. We don't know if it did something or not, you know. I played this when I was having a hard day, and I'm glad I did not get to that end. Oh, yeah, man. I think you guys being here, and I you know, kind of, if I was alone, I would probably have shed more tears. Not because I was holding it in, but just because and I think subconsciously I'm aware that there's people watching me. No, but yeah, it was fun. Now I need, what's the next ocean game I should play here? Endless Ocean. There's Endless Ocean. A lot of people were telling me to play Raft, but is that ocean related? Because all my non-ocean related videos go to my other channel. Maybe for streams I might play other games. It's fun. Yes, Endless Ocean games, and maybe I'll play that one. Alligator, what would never know that even a green can cause harm to. Yeah, there's some really toxic algae to us as well. There's algae. That's one of the big problems of increase in like pollution, because pollution. Yeah, I mean, there's many problems caused by pollution, but one of them is algal blooms, because pollution adds nutrients to the water, which causes these algae to be really happy and develop really quickly and multiply really quickly, causing these algal blooms. And they can kill everything else, not only because themselves are toxic, so if you ingest them, you die, but also because they can suffocate animals because they consume all the oxygen in the water. I mean, they don't consume the... it's not... They don't consume the oxygen in the water, but it's like because it's a chain event. Because there's a lot of these microalgae, then there's a lot of bacteria that will consume a lot of the oxygen in the water, and then the oxygen is depleted because there's so many of those organisms, and then and then there's no oxygen in the water, and the animals die. This is one big problem of pollution. One big problem, for instance, of agriculture runoffs, so agriculture runoffs into the ocean. This is one of the main issues. It destroys entire ecosystems. It's very dangerous for us if we eat fish that have been exposed to some of these algae. It can be very toxic for us as well. It's just a lot of things. Has Endless Oceans... Oh, is Endless Ocean not for PC? I thought it was for PC. I don't have PlayStation. Don't play Raft? Why? A lot of people were telling me to play Raft. Raft might be more surviving floating on the water, not so much actual ocean input. All right. Raft is a survival game that plays, other than the setting, has very little to do with the ocean. Got it. It's on the ocean, but it's like not about the ocean. Got it. What was the sediment that then developed into oil and gas made of? What was the sediment that then developed? Algae. Yeah. Oil and gas are not produced. Oil and gas are algae, or were algae once upon a time, many million years ago, that over time with pressure, I don't remember the exact process, but oil are basically decomposed algae in a way. Not only, but without algae, no oil. Oil is algae that over millions of years have been changed chemically because of the pressure and the conditions they were at the seafloor. That's oil. That's what oil is. Algae after some millions of years. I can't explain the chemical process in detail now because I don't know it. I should know it. I used to know it. I forgot. And maybe if I think of it, I'll remember, but maybe you guys want to listen to that as well. Plants produce oxygen in the morning and take oxygen in the night, right? Is that true? That's what yeah, so it's the other way around. No, you're correct. Yes, they produce oxygen during the day and then they consuming during the night because they do, it's very common. So they do photosynthesis during the day because there's daylight, and photosynthesis produces oxygen. But they also do cellular respiration, which is what allows their cells to produce energy that to survive. And cellular respiration requires oxygen. So they produce oxygen, but they also need it at some point. But usually they produce more than they consume. But that's complex and complicated. I don't remember very well. There's some plants have a net positive in oxygen, others are more neutral, but don't ask me which ones or how. I can't exactly remember plant physiology right now. But yes, that is a thing. Congrats on your latest publication. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy it's finally out. Yeah, guys, my last publication for my PhD was published yesterday. I'm so happy. In Australia, the Great Barrier Reef has been greatly damaged by farm and water runoff. I can imagine. Anywhere near the coast where there's heavy agriculture or anything is not doing very well, unfortunately. Yeah, so pollution, more like if the ecosystems survive this guys, I think they will one way or the other. They're just resilient. Nature is resilient. So I'm positive that somehow, the environments will adapt. Some will disappear along the way, unfortunately. But, yeah. I should be taking notes. This is a biology class. If this were a biology class, I should have prepared. I should have studied a bit more. I really think these things are very interesting. I love understanding how everything is connected. I love understanding how, these chemical processes and all these things. I love understanding all that. So if you guys are interested in some biology lessons, let me know. I can do a live stream biology class 101. Not biology. I would have to choose a specific. I could do an algal bloom, live stream, or an algal bloom. Maybe I can do an algal bloom video actually. Is that something interesting? Oh, Welsh Nick, thank you for the 10 pounds. Thank you so much. My father said life on this planet would be finished if all the life in the sea dies. Is there any truth in that? Well, if all the life on the sea dies, we will be dead very quickly. If 1/10 of the life on the sea dies, we will be dead. It is estimated that 80%, give or take 10%, something between 60 and 80% of the oxygen we breathe comes from cyanobacteria. So the oxygen in the atmosphere comes from cyanobacteria that live in the ocean. You just need half of these guys to die for whatever reason, and we're gone. I'm not even talking about other things like fish as food source. If these cyanobacteria disappear for whatever reason, if half of them stop producing oxygen, we will suffocate. There's no way around it unless we find a way to be artificially connected to oxygen. But this is just an example of one example of how the ocean can really affect us, and how marine life, if disrupted, can have serious effects. And I know sometimes scientists don't like to be alarmists, me, myself including. I'm starting to change a bit now because we need to be alarmists, but it's really serious, guys. If these ecosystems are disrupted, we are in real trouble. So we need to do something about it. That's my point. I'm laughing, but it's kind of not funny. But it is what it is. Yeah. And cyanobacteria, cyanobacteria depend on the nutrient that produce the oxygen that we breathe, depend on nutrients that are produced by other organisms, by fish, by bacteria that they consume, by all the ecosystem surrounding them, by other microorganisms, by macroorganisms. Everything is connected. You just need to remove one piece of this tower and everything can disrupt. We don't know exactly how a lot of these components are interconnected. So we don't know exactly how if one thing changes, how that will affect everything. It's like a domino effect, because one animal depends on that one microorganism depends on this one and that one. If that one dies, the other one dies, and it might lead to an ultimate change that is deadly for us. Nature will find a way to readjust. Organisms will survive. Unless there's a meteorite falling down. There will be tardigrades will survive. Bacteria and some microorganisms will survive. Maybe some insects. Nature will adapt. The question is, will we as well? Can we? Wow, this turned kind of grim. I'm talking about this super lively end of the world and haha event. It's not we are far from that. Thank God. But this was, thank you. Thank you, Welshnick, for the £10. This was all because you were asking me if life disappeared in the sea, if we all disappear, we will all disappear. If 1/3 of the life on the sea disappears, we will die. The circle of life, exactly. Have you heard that Unknown Worlds are hiring devs for Subnautica 3? I did not know that. Unfortunately, my programming skills are not that good. I don't think I could be a developer for a video game. There's enough oxygen in the air for hundreds of years. That's not true. I don't think if it's, it has to be replenished. And it's being consumed constantly, too. I mean, especially if we are here doing what we have been doing for a long time. There is a video that explains that if a part of the sea that has no shark, the ecosystem dies. Oh yeah, removing top predators from an environment is the beginning of the end of that environment. If you take away sharks from an ecosystem, you can say goodbye to that ecosystem. For sure. If you take it depends, of course, if the shark is the only top predator in that ecosystem, but overall, if you remove top predators from ecosystems, we have that ecosystem is definitely gonna survive it's gonna be very difficult for it to survive. Nitrogen, if you breathe too much nitrogen, natrium, isn't that how you say it in German? It ain't good. I think it's interesting, yeah. Suffocate stuff. German also have water stuff, cold stuff, and sour stuff. German is a very curious language. I'm learning it. I mean, it's very logical, I have to say. Words have logic behind them, which is cool. Yeah. Good evening, Tom. We were just talking about the end of the world. No, we're not. About ecosystems and how we depend on ecosystems and all ecosystems are connected, and all animals and beings are connected. And yeah, remove one piece. You know, I don't know if some of you guys here have watched Arcane. I made a video in my second channel about it because I loved it so much. I needed to make a video gushing about it in my second channel. But I love the series. I've watched it 3 times already. I mean, I watched it 2 times and then I watched some scenes third time. There's this song from Guns for Hire, and the refrain for me is like what's happening in the world now, you know? If you hear to the listen to the lyrics, it's like, now I always have to remember, like, I don't know. Ocean or underwater game suggestion: Feed and Grow. Jaws Unleashed, Man-Eater. People told me about Man-Eater. But is that a shark game? Is that one where I'm a shark and I have to eat people? I'm not sure. I'm glad you like listening to me talk. You ever look at forests? In Germany, we removed all predators by hunting. Now we need to reduce the herbivores manually to stop the ecosystem from collapsing. Exactly. Stickstoff. True. What is natrium? Sodium. Natrium is sodium. Of course. Na. Yeah. So right? Natrium is sodium. Stickstoff. What show? Arcane. You know Arcane? It's from the League of Legends. I mean, I've never played League of Legends. My friends used to play League of Legends. But I saw it on Netflix. I think the first 3 episodes had just came out, and I decided to watch it, and I loved it. Was not expecting that at all. Like, it was such a pleasant surprise. Sodium, yeah, exact. Natrium chlorides. I don't know. Are people from the ocean or from Mars? I think from Mars for sure. Otherwise, not that many people wouldn't be afraid of the ocean. I feel like there's more people. I feel like there's people who wouldn't be so afraid of being in Mars than in diving into the ocean. On the other hand, when we are born, we all kind of know how to swim, which is quite interesting, don't you think? We are natural swimmers as babies. We just kind of lose it. So if you want to continue swimming as you grow up, you need to practice. But when we grow up, most babies instinctively can stay at the surface, which is very curious and interesting. So maybe we are from the ocean after all. I mean, evolutionarily speaking, we all come from the ocean. Need to drink some water. Let's read what you guys saying up here. Circle of yeah. Are we still on? Hello. Have you guys watched Arcane? I know a lot of people in my Instagram at least were. Yeah, sodium. We had a Canadian supervisor once, and every time she talked about putting in less sodium, our entire class answered with what is sodium? We only know natrium. Interesting, because in Portuguese it's sódio, so it's very close to sodium. What do you think of deep free diving? I would love to do I would love to learn free diving. Swim in space and in the ocean is different? I'm pretty sure. I think it's very different. I heard there was a theory that during evolution, a branch of humans went into the ocean and that is how mermaids were made. Yes. Too bad they actually don't exist, mermaids, isn't it? When I was a kid, I used to imagine myself becoming a mermaid. mermaids exist. I want to be a mermaid. I imagined like there would be some mergod coming and like giving me gills. Also, I was a huge fan of Little Mermaid 2 because she's a human that becomes a mermaid, not like in Little Mermaid 1, you know? What has become of the aquatic ape theory? Is that still around? What's the aquatic ape theory? I don't know that theory. I watched but not really a fan, but the art style is decent. Okay. Fair enough. The art style is decent. I'd say it's pretty good. How is your Horizon addiction? It's so bad, man. Oh, it's so... You know, the good thing is I have to record my gameplay. So I get tired much faster because I'm talking and all that. But if not, I couldn't stop playing. It's such an addicting game. I'm loving it so much. Horizon, it's so much fun. Really, really fun. It really reminds me of the feeling I used to have when playing Tomb Raider. Long, long time ago. You should play Portal 1 and 2 on Marpai. Okay, that's it. I actually think we have this game here for Xbox. Even though we never play Xbox. Because our Xbox does not connect with our screen. For some weird reason. We need to buy an adapter. We never bought the adapter. So, but I think we actually have Portal here. I have to leave now for lunch, dinner. Okay, okay. Thanks a lot for being here, Christoph. Have a nice meal. Enjoy. I always wanted to be a mermaid and live in the sea. Me too. I rather suggest not play League of Legends. The game has some aquatic champions, though. Yeah, after watching Arcane, I was curious about it. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like the game for me. I don't know. I think I would maybe like it, but it didn't call my attention. You know, if you know what I mean. Didn't seem like, but I guess once you get into it, you like it. I think aren't a lot of games like that. Like you think you won't like it, but once you get good at it or you kind of know what you're doing, it's just enjoyable. Are you gonna play Zelda Breath of the Wild? I don't know, what is that? I know Zelda. I've never played that. The coelacanth fish was found in Indonesia in the part of Sulawesi Ocean, right at Manado Tua Island. Hope you can see that prehistoric fish when you go to Indonesia. I have when we go to Indonesia, we have a really it's not like the itinerary is fixed. I don't think we are gonna go cave diving. Isn't the coelacanth in caves? We're gonna go surface water diving only, I believe. Just discovered your channel. I'm loving it. Well, hey, welcome. Thanks for all the informative videos. Yeah, hopefully there will be one coming next week. Last week I was a bit sick, so I couldn't do anything, and I've been dealing with a lot of bureaucratic stuff that you cannot even imagine. That's been taking so much of my time. And I didn't have the time to put any video out last week and this week. So all these things together. But next week, there will be a video coming out. Is it hard to become a marine biologist? Define hard. Depends what you mean. It's to become a marine biologist, you have to go to uni. It's a challenging job in many ways, but it's also a job worth doing if you love it. Val, thank you for the €5 and the sticker. That's cute. Hiya. Thank you. Is it hard to be... Breath is a lovely game. Is it Breath of the Wild? Okay, I'm gonna write it down. I have No Man's Sky. I'll tell you the ones... No Man's Sky. Also, one of my Patreons gave me a game. I wanted to try it. I forgot the name now. But No Man's Sky. What's the name? Bubble. I forgot. But that's one game I want to try. I wanted to try No Man's Sky because so many people recommended it to me. And Raft, but you guys are telling me that Raft is not on the ocean, in the ocean. It's just on a raft. So maybe not. But I do want to try No Man's Sky. After Horizon Zero Dawn, I wanted to try the new Horizon Zero Dawn, but apparently it's only for PlayStation at the moment. So no can do. I don't have one. But I'll check this one out too. Cell. No, what wasn't BioShock? So many people told me to play BioShock. What do you guys say about that? Or Soma, but Soma is a horror game. I don't want. Not for now. Not now. I don't want to play horror games, especially underwater horror games. I don't want to have reasons to be afraid of the ocean, you know? You'd love No Man's Sky. Yeah, a lot of people told me that. So I'm very interested. I'm probably gonna play it in my other. Did you make that scanner yourself? No, I 3D. Wait, you want to see it? I'll get it for you. This is. Wait a second. I need to put back my. Ta-da! This was 3D printed. Some guy on the internet. Thank you very much, guy on the internet. He had a 3D printing model for this already. You know? It look at that. So it even has the thingy. Look, this I had to make because it came separate. So this piece came separately from this piece. And I just decided, but I wanted to do it, to be able to do that, you know, put it here. And also at the same time be able to have it here if I want. So I made a hole and a hole here and put this so I can do that. Ta-da! It would be cool if I could automatically do like that and turn it, but I can't without breaking the metal part. Yeah, and me and my daddy painted it. Actually, my dad did a lot of the painting. Painting this was more difficult than I thought it was gonna be because it had to be. So this goes into salt water. So it has to be resistant to salt water. So this is boat paint. This is what you paint boats with. And this is a type of NML paint. My dad used to paint miniatures a lot when he was younger. He's a huge miniature guy, all vehicles type of person who likes to paint. And he knew all about this, and he's really good at painting. So he painted a big part of it, and I painted another one. It was very cute. It was a very nice father-daughter project. Alex, how much did you actually use it underwater? Yes, if you look at my Subnautica Below Zero videos, so a lot of it I ended up just using the green screen, and then I make a shot where I'm using the scanner. But I do have scenes in which I'm actually with it underwater. The reason I'm taking the green screen is when I'm diving and I'm filming, it's sometimes difficult to film and scan at the same time. So I did it using the green screen. Oh, cursed Derg, thank you so much. Much love from the Philippines. Much love to the Philippines. Thank you. That's the Philippine currency, I'm assuming. What is the Philippine currency? I actually don't know the name. I thought it was CGI. It was green screened, but a lot of it, some parts I actually had it with me. There are some scenes where it's clear that I actually have it with me, and there are scenes which is clear that it's the green screen, and I just added the green screen footage on top of the underwater footage I had. Very sorry, I'm like, no problem. We finished the game already. I almost shed a tear. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. I recommend, I'm starting to... Making this prop was more fun than I thought it was gonna be, and I was like, I'm gonna start cosplaying just to be able to make these things. No, I don't have money for that, but it was so much fun to do this and to see. But it's already losing paint. See, because when I take it to the salt, can you see here? It's already losing paint. Where there here. Yeah, salt water destroys a lot of things. Philippine Poke dollars. It does look like a P with the two thingies. Bioshock is you as a human or a big robot guy shooting at people. But there are like good German conspiracy theories. Okay. Great idea. Yeah, it was really cool. This is really cool. We need to send Maria diamonds so she can make the drill. Yes, send me diamonds, please. For the drill. Exactly, the drill. Oh my god, guys, what's happening here? Chromatic, thank you so much. And the wannabe psycho, thank you so much. Psycho, no, sorry. Wannabe physio. What's happening here? Thank you. Are these my diamonds? Give me more diamonds. Thank you for the videos. It's a pleasure. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoy them. This Coral is a game I ran into looking for options for you. It looks really pretty and nice. I might have to give it a try myself, but you might check it out. Coral? Okay, gonna write that one down. Coral. Does the salt water shorten your diving time significantly, or do you need special equipment compared to freshwater diving? No, actually that doesn't matter. You just need to make sure that you, the only thing that changes with diving in salt water, well, first of all, you need to clean your suit better afterwards, and your equipment. You always have to wash it with fresh water, and you have to, the amount of weights you're gonna need to go down is higher because you float more in salt water. So the saltier the water, the more you float. So you'll need more weight. But that, besides that, in terms of time, it's the same thing. It's pretty independent from which type of water you're diving in. Good morning. Yeah, good question. Yeah. You love my next video will be educational too. I think most of my videos on this channel, my live streams are gonna be like this, gameplays and talking about random things. But my videos are gonna be not necessarily solely educational, but about ocean stuff. But over on Marpie, if you're not subscribed to my second channel, you can check it out. I just do random things. Right now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I have a couple of videos. I want to do a comparison between Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. I want to do a video for my second channel comparing both games. I also have a video about Buffy. I would like to make Buffy the Vampire Slayer because what a great show. How deep have you dived? My maximum depth has been 20 meters. I hope this year I can go deeper. I want to make a deep sea diving course. I really want to advance my diving this year. See if it's going to be possible. Underwater game, but not a Cthulhu type. I don't know what that is. How deep? Yes, so there's a lot of, and now that I'm loving playing Horizon Zero Dawn, if you guys have games like Horizon Zero Dawn to suggest, I might play Tomb Raider. I might play the new Tomb Raiders because that was my favorite game back in the day. And I'm very curious to see how much it changed with the new ones. It seems like it changed a lot. I was checking some like cutscenes And it seems like it changed really, really a lot. Have a lot of content to look forward to. Oh, yeah. Just subscribe to my second channel. Yay! Second channel. Your PhD video reminded me of my bachelor degree project. Looking forward to your part 2. Thank you. My part 2 has just been published. I was waiting for the paper to be published before I started working on that video. My research article for this that's been published yesterday. Congratulations, me. I was... Yeah, it's like, finally, guys. After, how long have I been working on that paper? I mean, with interruptions, of course. But I started working on this project 5 years ago. Now it's finalized. It's amazing. Discord, if you need... Thank you. Namaste. I will check the Discord. Tomb Raiders are amazing, yeah. I'll have to try them. I was telling them about... I told people about my publication earlier in the stream, but I'm talking about it now again. And I also on my Twitter and Instagram, I also announced my latest publication. The new Tomb Raiders are good, but I don't know a lot about the series as a whole. I played all the old Tomb Raiders. I played all the Tomb Raiders except the newest ones. Congrats, thank you. Do you want to dive in the Mariana Trench? I mean, do you mean like go with in a submersible down there? Like James Cameron did. You know what? I would have to think very thoroughly about that. On the one hand, it would be like if someone would offer me to go to the deepest point of the ocean, I would really want to, but I would be really scared. I think if I would go with someone else, likely. If I would have to go alone, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I would have to think very carefully about that. Did you know research paper publishing people use minors? Yes, minor reviews. I also really love your educational videos. Your passion has inspired me to read more about them. Oh, thank you. That really makes me happy. And I'm considering a master's degree in ecology. So thank you for this. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Ecology is super interesting. New game, new journey. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Namaste. Dankeschön. You need a prawn suit for that. Yeah, if I had a prawn suit, I might go. Maybe I would go. But how deep could the prawn suit go? I wasn't the maximum 2,000 meters or 3,000. I don't remember. But it like the Challenger Deep, which is the deepest point of the Mariana Trench, is at almost 12 kilometers deep. That's 12,000 meters. You would need a lot of prawn suit upgrades to be able to reach that depth. The pressure tongue twister. The pressure at that depth is unimaginable, I think. Biped, which is a pretty funky and challenge that every hardened gamer. So if you think it's challenging for hardened gamers, I don't think it's a good idea for me. There are things down there we should not disturb. I don't think there is. If you're referring to like massive monsters hiding in the deep, I don't think that's something we need to worry about. So prawn suit was 1,700. Oh, 1,700. So we're definitely far from the Challenger Deep. Thank God for your Megalodon video. That's how that's my most watched video on this channel. And I get people very angry on the comment section of that video. I sometimes go there like to look at what the latest people are saying. And I have a laugh sometimes. People get very angry that I say that the Megalodon does not exist or probably does not exist. Because I will never say it does not. Because it's probabilities, right? Very likely that it doesn't exist. People get very angry at me for saying that. It's the truth. nothing I can do about it. And it's just funny to see how people get so angry that I'm criticizing a movie. So interesting to me. What a interesting world this is. Depth upgrade marked 79. Maria would need 1 million episodes to reach that level. What do you think about the possibility of life on ice planets, moons like Europa, the moon of Jupiter? What would it look like? I have no clue. The problem with living anywhere else that is not Earth is the atmosphere, right? So our body is 100% adapted to our atmosphere, to the concentrations and the types of gases that our atmosphere is made of. Too much or too less of any of those gases would be deadly to us. So we would always need some sort of either we always wear helmets or we would need to live in some sort of structure the entire time. So I don't know how that would look like. It is a good idea for me since you're not used to gaming and can pick up the funky control methods more easily. Okay, interesting. After your playthrough of Horizon, you'll be a hardened gamer. Oh, you know what, guys? I might, not today, but tomorrow, the next Horizon Zero Dawn video is coming up. But I realized that I missed half of my gameplay. I didn't record it. I didn't record it because I am recording it with NVIDIA, GeForce, whatever. And I didn't press record. And I only noticed it when I was editing this today. But oh well. But there's half of it. You didn't lose much. It was nothing special. The interesting part of the gameplay is still there. I fought a new big machine. I would really like to see what nitrogen-based organism would look like. Yeah, because for us, life is anything that is made of carbon, right? Maybe there are living things, which for us would not be considered living things because for our definition of, is it though? Is it an alive organism, an organism made of carbon? Yeah, organic matter is made of carbon. So if there is a living thing that's not made of carbon, would we consider it a non-living thing just because it's not made of carbon and has some other chemical composition in its structure? Or would we call it, it's too much to think about, it's too late for that. I don't know. I've been waiting for a new episode of Subnautica on Earth. It will come when I'm able to afford traveling somewhere. I have one episode that I want to do that I have footage for in the intertidal area. I have a lot of like little ponds and stuff. I think I can do a cool video with that, of Subnautica on Earth video. But besides that, I need to go somewhere and get some cool footage and find some cool animals to scan. I don't know. I need. You know, we don't have a megalodon. We have a goblin shark. Yeah. Phew, how the thing is creepy. Have you seen creepy stuff while diving? I've never seen creepy stuff while diving. I mean, I don't know if what you consider creepy. Have you watched the biggest eel on Earth, Subnautica on Earth video that I posted like maybe 1 month, a bit more than a month ago? Some people think that dude's creepy. the conger eel. I think he's really cool. They're actually a bit dangerous. I was relatively close to him. But our guide at that time told us that he's usually there in this cave. And he never really attacked anyone until the day. But some congers, a lot of fishermen have lost fingers because congers ate them or bit them off. At least so they say. Spore. Yeah, Spore. Spore. A lot of people told me about Spore as well. That was the one. I had Cell in my mind, but it was not Cell. It's Spore. That's the game a lot of people told me as well. Very little support, but here's to hope you can afford traveling soon again. Thank you, Val. Namaste. I'm still watching your original playthrough of Subnautica. Are you still using the same computer? No, I'm not. I bought a new computer when I started playing Subnautica Below Zero. That was an adventure, trying to figure out like the settings and all that. Yeah. I spent a lot of hours trying to figure those things out. How long can a marine biologist go without water? Not long. Not long. I really want a Subnautica on Earth with microbes in a pond or something like that. I might be the only one though. But you know, I actually thought about doing Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sort of thing, but I got shrunk and my scanner got shrunk, and I just go into the microcosms world and scan. This might be just too difficult from a technical standpoint for me to do. But that would be so cool because my mom has a really cool microscope. My mom's a microbiologist too. She has a really cool microscope now back in Portugal. So I would only be able to do this when I'm back in Portugal. And I could like find cool microbes, and I'm getting excited with this idea now. But yeah, but sometimes I get excited with ideas that no one else cares about. So then I make videos that I'm like super excited about, but then no one cares. But it just suddenly just sounded really cool to make. But we'll see. Never found creepy stuff while diving, but there was a spider on the boat, so we had to sink it and swim to shore. I like spiders, actually. Not on me. Like, I like spiders if they're like at a safety distance from me, but I'm not afraid of in that way of spiders. But I know some people who that scenario would not have been so out there. A sea lamprey looks scary, but not an eel, I think. No, sea lampreys are not eels. Are they eels? No, I don't think they're eels. No. They're not. Not even close, actually, I think. That's a great idea. So creative. Yeah, just have to make it happen. It doesn't sound like something which is very easy to do. I have to think how to do that. Have you ever heard of Ocean X? Maybe. What is it? I would love if you did that episode. Okay, it's in my head now. It's in my head. Ocean runs in the family. My mom's not an ocean microbiologist. My mom's just a microbiologist. So all microbes, bacteria on land, She actually has a degree in biology, and then a master's in education and another master's in microbiology. But she ended up following the education career, so she became a school teacher. My mom's a really good teacher. Yay, live. Hi, Matt. Thanks for the suggestion. I will check out. What was it? Journey to the Microcosms. Yeah, it's really cool. I love that channel. Just yesterday, I watched the latest video. Journey to the Microcosms is awesome. I love it. Yes, I know it. I love it. The wannabe physio again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cool. You're so fun and pretty. Thank you. I like the fun part more. But thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm also very elegant doing... I try to do something and it all goes kaput. With you, idea, look up auxiliary. He works for Budget Computer Systems and they know a lot about what you need to do the videos. Okay, cool, thanks. Auxiliary. That's like for computer... I'm not sure I understand. What is this for? This is for what? Puget Computer Systems, but it's a YouTube channel or what, to help with configurations or what? Sorry, I didn't get it. I think I mixed in the conversation. Sometimes you guys are talking amongst each other and I'm assuming you're just talking to me, and then I just miss completely what's happening. What is the coolest thing you've ever found in the field? What is the coolest thing I've ever found in the field? I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of cool whales and dolphins and cool animals. So that's pretty cool and awesome. Definitely. During cruises, during my master's degree, because I actually studied marine birds in my master's. My master thesis was about marine birds, about baby marine birds. They were the cutest thing ever. So that was pretty cool. Baby marine birds was pretty cool. How did you get into your profession? As in, where did your enjoyment of it come from? I don't know. I always loved the sea. Since I can remember. I don't remember ever having lived without loving the sea. Since I can remember. And I don't know, it just, one thing led to another. I, at some point, realized that marine biology was a profession I could have. Then I enrolled at the university to become a marine biologist, and so one thing led to another. And I still love the sea. Even though my view towards what marine biology is changed a lot since I started working as a marine biologist. It's not what you imagine when you look at TV, for example. I still absolutely adore the sea. Like, I still love it. And I want to work with anything related to it, basically. A game live stream idea would be to check out some of the 3D of aquarium. I used to have, this was many years ago, a video game called Aquarium where you had to build aquariums. And I remember that I could never build the dolphin tank because I never had enough visitors. So I remember being so frustrated about that, but this was a super old game. I'm sure there's newer ones. Maybe I'll check some. Have you seen Nautilus stream? Yes, I watch it a lot. Actually, so I wrote a kid's book that now I'm working on publishing. The bureaucracy, my goodness, is driving me insane. I never thought that self-publishing a book here in Austria would be so difficult. But one of the characters was actually based on some of the Nautilus's footage, because the illustrator is a friend of mine. And she based a lot of her drawings on some of the Nautilus footage. You inspire me to go back and study octopus. Yeah, octopuses are super cool. Marine Wow. Just finished some of your early videos talking about early misconceptions. Yeah, so I also get people angry that I talk about the negative parts, not negative parts, but the things that I was surprised about in this profession, but I think people should know about that. I think people should especially if you're making a decision about your career, I think you should go into that decision with as much information as you can. It will help you decide whether or not that's what you want to do for the rest of your life. So yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions out there. I think it's kind of being debunked by many things already about how marine sciences work. But I myself had a lot of misconceptions going into marine sciences that I only debunked myself after working in marine sciences for many years. I was just watching your first Subnautica. I'm addicted. Enjoy. There's a lot of episodes and a lot of frustrations, I'm pretty sure, especially if you play Subnautica yourself. I've never seen a whale fall, no. I've only seen live whales. Could you do a video about early explorers and biologists sailing the seas and finding new creatures? Would love to see some adventurous stories from history. That's actually funny you said this, because the next video that's hopefully coming out next week is about ocean exploration. It's about whether or not we have indeed explored 20% of the ocean, right? You always hear people saying things like, we've only explored 20% of the ocean. And I said it myself, I think, on this channel. And I decided to make a video about what that actually means. And while I was researching for the video, I came across super interesting history about marine exploration that I had no clue about. Like old equipment that people used to, that people built to go diving. Like super interesting stuff, like back, but centuries back. Like there was a diving bell, which was a structure that with the shape of a bell, where people would just go inside it and then it would be lowered into the water. And then there was a tube connected to that bell and someone would be diving, walking on the seafloor with the tube to get connected to them to give air. I don't know. This was like what, 18th century or 19th century? 19th century probably. Or I don't know. I think it was super early. Like I found super cool things. So I'll probably do a lot of things that I didn't talk about in this video that it's gonna come out because I ended up not talking about history much. So I might do a video about those things. Thanks for that, for suggesting that. I actually might do it. I need to head off. Hugs from Sweden. Hugs back to Sweden. Thanks a lot, Chromatic. Auxiliary runs their social media training, testing, etc. for companies. Started building them. Okay. Thanks. When does the podcast volta quando? Like, I don't know. I want to so much. I have too many things right now. So I think once I take care of all the things related to the self-publishing my book, I will have more time for the podcast and all these things. Right now it's taking its time. I haven't had time to record any podcast episodes, but I really do want to. I really, really want to. I wanted to make an episode about the IPCC report this week, maybe next week, but I need to read it and it's very long, so we'll see. Maria, what countries do you think about visiting someday? Acompanhando os seus vídeos de Subnautica do Brasil. Beijos para o Brasil. I would like to visit all the countries. So next year, Indonesia, there's going to be an Indonesia trip for those of you who want to join. Be aware. If you go to my Instagram and to the link that's on my Instagram bio, there's a connection to the Indonesia trip. There's a maximum number of people that can join, obviously. But if you're interested, you can check it out. Check out the itinerary, the prices, and what you get, and decide whether or not that's something you are interested in. It's next year in June. So Indonesia, I would love to go to Iceland. I don't know. There's so many countries suddenly just in my head. I would like to go to Iceland, Japan, Greece. Maybe this year we go. I would love to go to Ecuador, Patagonia. Love to go diving in Malaysia. I would love to dive in the Red Sea, the Great Barrier Reef. I would love to visit New Zealand. I'd like to go everywhere. You're self-publishing a book? Yeah. It's a kid's book. It was like a passion project I did with a really good friend of mine who is an illustrator, and her dream was to illustrate a kid's book. So we made that happen. But I'm working hard on it. Like there's gonna be a pre-sale giveaway. There's gonna be marketing. So I've been learning a lot about all of that, self-publishing and all that stuff. O episódio do podcast com Miguel foi sensacional. Oh, I'm happy you enjoyed it. Miguel's a really good friend of mine. He actually worked with me in Vienna as well. Yeah, it's a kid's book. It's like a picture book, you know? Very simple story. It's about a Dumbo octopus. I don't know if you guys know what a Dumbo octopus is, but it's the cutest thing ever. And if you go Dumbo octopus, you will see the main character is a Dumbo octopus who lives in the deep sea and has never seen the sky. And one day she finds a whale or talks to a whale that is on her way to go see the sky. And then her adventure begins because then Lila, who's the little octopus, decides she wants to go see the sky. And then she meets a lot of friends and goes on adventures. That's the story of the book. You're gonna so fun. I'll definitely buy your book. Thank you. It's a kid's book. I mean, if you have kids in it, or if you just like cute stories of octopuses, you can also buy. Or if you have kids in the family. You could do a Kickstarter for your book to help if you need it. Yeah, I didn't think about that actually. I follow maybe some of you guys know him. I think he's like the biggest movie reviewer here on YouTube. Chris Stuckman. I think it's Stuckman. He does a lot of movie reviews. I do like to listen to his reviews. And he's putting out a movie, and he's doing a Kickstarter for his movie. And I never thought about that option. You know, it's just something I never thought about. Thanks, Marco. Have a nice one. Hope you enjoyed the stream as well. Is that the adorable Lee's octopus? I don't know if that's not the official name, I don't think, but it kind of could be. I know a few publishers and people that had books published. Do you want me to put out contacts for you? That would be awesome. Maybe not for this book. Now that I've gone through all the hurdles of self-publishing and figuring out how to do everything. But maybe for future books, I am planning on a marine ocean related, more sciencey fun book is sometime in the upcoming decade. Maybe then, but it's super far in the horizon. But thanks a lot, definitely. If you are on Instagram or Twitter, DM me, please. Tell me you are a QA library from here. Because I sometimes do not read... Because on Instagram, to go on the DMs, you have to go to a specific place of the DMs to see the DMs that people who you don't follow send you. And I sometimes don't go there for a long time. Do sea cows eat seagrass? Yes. And do they make sea milk? Yes. All mammals make milk. Dolphins and whales as well. I think that's how salted caramel is. Stuckman is great. Yeah, I like his reviews a lot. Very cute book idea. Thank you. You publish on Amazon KDP. It's one of the... Yes, I'm publishing on Amazon KDP and Ingram Sparks. Is anything cuter than a cuttlefish? Lila is cuter. Lila cuter. Sciencey fun book, yeah. So, what game should we play next here on the channel, guys? Well, I've already had a lot of suggestions. Endless Ocean. I'll check if it's available for PC. Now that Beyond Blue is over. What was the other one? You guys told me about the one about evolution. I forgot again. It's not Spore. Spore. It's not about ocean, but maybe it's about biology. Maybe I can do that. Play that one. If you guys have more like ocean, leave down in the comments of my videos, of my next video. If you have an idea for like other ocean games or cool games that I could play here on this channel, this one, let me know, because I'd be interesting. Now we need a new game to play for our live streams. Tomb Raider is going to my other channel, and I think I'm going to make a series of it, not only live stream. I think Tomb Raider deserves a series. Because I feel it's going to be very long. It's probably like Horizon Zero Dawn. Spore. I think I might look into that one. Spore is fun, but very weird. I have to see it. I have to see what you guys are. Why is it weird? I have to see why it's weird. Is the weirdness worth it though? I have to check it. Okay, how long have we been? 1.5 hours. Okay, I think this has been going on cool. But I am getting quite tired, I have to say. My energy levels are still not 100% replenished. So I think maybe this is it for today. I think I'm going to look into Spore. That might be the next game I will live stream here. Maybe. I have to check it first. I don't know. Either that one. I love Studio Ghibli. So anything that people tell me that reminds them of Studio Ghibli, I am going to definitely check it out. So Behind the Frame, The Finest Scenery. Gotta check that one. Wait a second. Behind the Frame. What? The finest scenery. Cool. Have to check that. The last stage in Spore is a little less fun, but it was your fun. Okay, I need to check that out. Okay. Hey guys, thank you very much for being here. Yes, I should do more live streams. Definitely. Now that I'm doing videos that take a bit longer to produce and edit, I may not be able to upload videos every week. So in the weeks that I don't upload videos, I will do live streams. I think that's cool. That's a good idea. And I would like to do something ocean related, maybe play some games, maybe make a biology class. I don't know. A lot of you were telling me, asking me science questions. So maybe some of you are interested. But anyways, guys, thank you all. Thank you so much for the donations, guys, for everyone who donated. It's going to go to my traveling, the money I'm putting apart for my Subnautica on Earth videos and for my ocean videos in the field. So yeah, next week, probably, I'm working on it. There's going to be a video coming out. Hope to see you soon, guys. Thanks so much for the lovely stream. It was very nice. And yeah, thanks everyone for everything. Have a lovely day, evening, or afternoon. I had it blocked. Okay, see you guys. See you all very soon. Thank you very much.